I think it's a great idea because as a student myself, I know that it's really hard to find housing that's affordable for us, and it's getting way harder and harder.
Vivre on Ville launched an online rent registry for Quebecers. This website shows how much the cost of rent was paid for a specific address in a specific year. It currently has about 15,000 addresses, and the goal to slow down the rising cost of rental units through transparency.
It's an old idea. The idea that every actor in a market needs the same information to negotiate fair price is something that's been demonstrated in theory and in practice a lot of times. There are rental registries right now in the U.S., like the one in Washington, D.C., that works along the same principles as the one we're launching today.
A Léger poll commissioned by the group has found that when tenants move, their rent soars by an average of nearly 19%. The survey of 5,500 tenants across all regions of Quebec, 16 and older, also found that 10% of respondents have been homeless at some point. It was conducted between March 1st and 18th and is the largest study ever carried out on the market for rental housing in the province.
When rents spike, they bring up the price of every other type of housing in the market.
One of the things that we've found in the last year of spending a lot of time looking at housing situations in Montreal was the lack of good quality data that could allow us to quantify our study that we do, the social study that we do on the different neighborhoods of Montreal. So this is an opportunity to really understand the situations in many neighborhoods.
That is a positive development to curb the stem of rising prices, but on the whole, is it something that is easy to implement?
So I do think that more accountability for landlords is not a bad thing. I think, in fact, it's a very good thing.
The hope for Vivre en Ville is that municipalities will share their information about rent prices with the rent registry to have a more complete data set. In the meantime, organizers encourage citizens to publish their rent information on their website.
This is something that has been tried and has worked in other places.
In Montreal, Gareth Madoc-Jones, City News.